Or not. I'm watching you, Lulu and Nigel. I'm watching you. He didn't do nothing to you. I saw that myself. Better stop. I can defend you if you're being mean. Thank you, Lou. baby. Hi, Daddy. How we doing? Here's your water. Good morning, Danny boy. What's up? Hey, no pecking me. Give me your hair. All right. Hi, baby. Jesse, sit down. I'm gonna push the food back. Yep. I'm gonna put the food back there. There's his Papa. Back to back generation. He literally was just I put him in the breeding pen for like almost a month and a half, and I think he has just I don't know how many babies he has. Just probably just this one. I don't know if he's the father. He's probably the father of those three in there as well. The three that um, I just started putting with mom during the day only. At nighttime they go back in their brooder. But the three babies, or the four babies, are all in with the feral girls. So there's three feral babies and one red baby. I tried to put the red baby with the reds, but it was just they couldn't. It didn't go well. It wasn't so much that the adults did anything wrong. It was the two juveniles that were in there. So they're about 2 weeks older than this guy, and they did not care for him coming in. Him or her, I don't know. So I have a total of three solid reds from Ruby and Red. So that's perfect. I'm hoping I have at least two girls and a boy, but we'll see. Daryl says that the two that the Reds have right now are girls. The one that the Daryl's hanging out with and kind of babysitting in the daytime, those four I haven't sexed them with her. So what I do is I take her and put her in the brooder with one of the girl babies, and then she will either chase it in the corner if she does that, or she puts it in the corner basically. Then it's a boy. If it's allowed to free roam, and that one would be a girl. If and the reason why I know that she's putting them in the corner is because if they don't choose to go in the corner like she asked, then she will put them in there. You just have to wait them out. So usually they'll stand really still. They won't, and if they free roam and they try to free roam, she'll go after them and put them in the corner physically. But generally, what happens is they'll go right to the corner because they already know. That is how we tell. So I don't know if you guys want to use that method, but so far she's 100% correct. The only one I don't know for sure on is we had one that passed away just before she started laying eggs, and so I'm not sure. Her sisters were in there with her and a brother, and so I had put them all together, even though I knew that there was a boy there. And then when they started laying eggs, I kind of removed them obviously and put them with the girls. But she had actually had got spooked, and she did her jump flight and hurt herself. And it was quick and fast. To be honest with you, I'm in and out all the time, and so she was on the corner. That's why I have things covering the corners because that's where they get spooked mostly. If something comes around the corner that they don't expect. They also these kennels don't the bottom ones don't have any place to hide. The top one has wood at the top on one end, and on the other, and actually on all three sides, there's just a little window here in the front. The one on the bottom, which obviously I'm using it as a kennel and not as the kind of like yard for the animal. It's meant for. This is the sleeping quarters, and this is kind of like the place where they eat and play and do all this stuff. And then they kind of quiet times up here. So it's really a cool touch. I really like it. But I usually separate the top and the bottom, and then I actually put a cardboard separator between them for the boys, and it's really flimsy. Believe me, they can get over it, under it, and around it if they wanted to. But it's just a visual thing saying, hey, this is your area and this is his area, that kind of thing. And they're pretty respectful. My boys are really. I trained them on boundaries. I know I was watching Rebecca Lynch and Leah. I think her name is Leah Kuna, but don't correct me on that. I mean, correct me on that, obviously, if I'm wrong. But I'm not trying to be wrong. I'm just having a hard time recalling. But anyways, they have a show that's called Koturnik. What did you see? Did you see something come in the house? Was there? Face a girl. Come look. Don't see. Stop it. They must have saw something. Stop it. I'm standing right here. You don't need to say anything. Is it over there now? Face a girl. It's over there now. Did you see it? Okay, Faith says she doesn't see it or smell it. It might be the garbage truck. Sassy, but if it's just a garbage truck, they're just picking up the garbage here. I better go back to work. I'm just checking on them for their water. Make sure everybody got their water. I know that side. I don't think this side. I need to get this done, guys. You guys just got your water. Luna, you can fly up. Why are you on the floor? Oh, because she wants to come. See, Snickers is sitting. It's like almost a teenager now, or getting to be a female, and so the boys are like blah 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 blah, and this girl in the house, they always get excited, which is very nice. Hi, Red. You have three babies. You know that? I know you have at least two girls. I think you have two girls and a boy. They're so creative. I always bring them over and let you see them, okay? They're beautiful, Glenn. I'm so proud of you. I think Red hurt himself yesterday or the day before. All right. Got some water. Oh, here, just filled your water. Thank you. Now what am I gonna do? I have to take. Ouch! That was not nice. No. This morning I didn't mind it because it was a little bit of nip, but that was not nice. They're hitting they want the girls. So sometimes I'll tell the girls, hi sis, hi baby. She's over there talking to me, telling me, what, you gonna bite me too? I gotta go get water. Somebody's sick. Well, I hope there's nobody at the door, because I don't know. I'm in here messing with you guys. Hi baby. Here's your water. Do not play in it. Brad, you already spilled yours. I know Sassy Boo and Luna spilled his, and Macho and Lulu and Honeyboo still have their water. They still have water in there. All of them are on the floor anyway, with each other. Sometime today I gotta open these eggs that never developed, the 3 that I was waiting for. I waited 21 the tip, and I couldn't see any movement or anything. So they all passed or didn't develop. I don't know. I'll have to open it up. I gotta get these babies some new water. And not the girls. Their water gets warm, the babies, because of the nursery, obviously. Oh, and I had to empty that water too. Alright, this goes in the bag. And yeah, new one. So these ones are perfect for the nursery because the babies can't cook themselves. The only thing I can find that so far that had enough water and they can get their beak in it, and it looks just like a normal watering container that they're going to have to use when they get older, which is nice because they get used to it. But it's very tiny, and they can't get in it. So it's perfect for the babies. I'll do a reel on it. I'm going to put it over in this corner because she's getting tired. I generally clean their kennel out at lunchtime. Alright, so that's done. This is their lunch container. I'm hoping they do not mess up. And then I need to get my mop. I'm mopping the house. So